Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. France with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's neat. France are looking to go forward now. Camavinga. And here's Thuram. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He is through here. Shot could be on. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, it's Dembele. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's delightful. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Doué. First quarter of an hour gone. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Mbappe! And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that's it.
Chers spectateurs, un petit message pour vous rappeler de ne pas hésiter avant, pendant et après ce match à offrir votre contribution au programme caritatif Football pour tous.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Nicely intercepted. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that could set him on his way. Brilliantly cut out. And he's heaved it away. And he's forced to go back. And that's a good-looking ball. Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. Now it's Thuram. Doué! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Olise having a look. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Doué. France, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Doué. And that is expertly dealt with. Hernandez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Doué, he's found the way through. Now it's Olise. That's been drilled in. France with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Koundé's cross. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Koundé clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a win.
And the shots!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away.
Oh, really well played.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And here's Thuram. Thuram takes a shot! Goal! France!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now that's well seen too. Thuram.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Koundé. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the counter is on. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Thuram, picked out brilliantly. Olise.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Doué. Oh, this is a terrific run. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Dembele, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Played through for the wide man. Thuram picks it up out wide. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Chers spectateurs, nous vous rappelons que pour votre sécurité, ce match est placé sous vidéosurveillance.
Here we go again.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Chouameni. This is Dembele. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's there to belt it away. Chouameni. And it's Doué. And this is Dembele. Great chance! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Chouameni has given away a free kick.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 24.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro
Pass just
6.
lacking in accuracy.
À leur place,
Just
le
about
numéro
up to the
19.
hour now.
Le numéro 7.
Knocks it into
Le
space.
numéro 14.
And
Attention,
that has been cleared.
changement.
Chance here to counter. France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Chouameni. And it's Dembele. To Guendouzi. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. And the finish! They've scored!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8.
So, time for
numéro
changes
4.
on both sides, actually.
Le numéro
This
25.
is threatening to become a
Le numéro
really
15.
good game.
Changement.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, sweet feet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Mbappe. Zaire Emery. A probing pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. And they're back on the ball again.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Koundé, Conte, and that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Looking to play him in, Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. Could try cutting inside here. Fires it in low. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
That's tidy. Chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Dembele with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Just 5 minutes left. Guendouzi. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram receives it in a good position here.
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Thuram. Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Conte. There will be 4 extra minutes. Barcola tries looking up for options on the left. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
So, another set play. And he skips past his man. That's very neat. And it's Hernandez. Manuel. And he thumps it clear. And that will be it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Great vision. Oh, it's come to nothing. Chouameni gathers from the goal kick. And it's Camavinga. Doué.
Oh, great feat, that.
Look at the space. Thuram! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that was very necessary. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Threads one in. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display all the qualities needed in a complete fullback at such a tender age, and at a time where the role of the fullback is even more crucial. He really is a diamond.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Camavinga proves just a little bit too strong. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. France are looking to go forward now. Turns back here, probably the best option. Thuram is herring after that one. Chouameni, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Good read, needed to be. France, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And here's Thuram. Mbappe, he has found the way through. Shot, surely! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Hernandez. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Saliba cuts out the pass. Doué. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well played. Doué. Well, they can break here. France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That's a shade optimistic.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Conte. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. That is Conte. And here's Mbappe. Showing good feet. Real chance here. Hernandez. deals with that comfortably.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kamavinga. And that is as far as they're going to go. Played into space. He has a look up. He's found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a threatening ball. Chance for a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Doué is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Oh, good-looking ball. Doué purring through the gears. Tchouaméni shifted upfield. France are looking to break at pace. And he's worked it through.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now he's got space here. This looks promising. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Que vous pouvez, si vous le souhaitez, retrouver les commentaires en direct de ce match sur la radio FM du club.
Here we go again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Upamecano. Doué. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tchouaméni.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Doué. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out. And he welcomes it in. And he's there to belt it away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now who's going to be first to this? A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Thinks about the shot. That's a lovely, neat pass. Olise. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
There will be a throw-in.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11, le numéro 25, le numéro 4. À leur place, le numéro 7, le numéro 6, le numéro 15.
Barcola.
Changement.
Aims beyond the defence. And he's managed to get free. Played into the box. Cleared away. And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? Goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 24.
France making another change here.
Le numéro 19.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nice defending, it's got the job done. And the counter is on. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Colomwani. And he's gone looking for safety. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Chouameni. Now Saliba. Chouameni. And it's Conte. Looking to play him in. Can he get... He's having a shot! Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Colomwani. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Barcola! Danger averted for now. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
And here's Colomwani. And now they can clear their lines. And he's managed to get rid. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, and they have every right to be. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Doué. Just eases him off the ball. And here's the chance to counter. This looks promising. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that and he's a formidable presence at the back.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Mbappe. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. France looking to pass their way through. Mbappe touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Stood up well to him there. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Olise is in a really good position out wide. And here's Doué. That's really well manoeuvred. Doué.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And it's Doué. And here's Thuram. Lovely pass, but can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Great chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Chouameni. Now it's Thuram. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Upamecano with the clearance. Now it's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Conte.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
France disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Tries to play it through. That's a good ball out wide. Played in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Into the channel. Oh, he's found support out wide. Out of play for a goal kick. Chouameni, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Played out wide. That's good play. And it's made its way to him.
1 minute.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped
He's
it.
one-on-one! And he's away. Goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
France with the corner, they're first. Nice interception, well timed. Cleared without complication. Olise is onto this. Great vision. Turan in acres of space out wide.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's there to clear it.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
He's found the way, and he shoots! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And now he has two.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
7. Changement.
France go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not the most convincing of passes. Chouameni. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Shot could be on. Tries a shot! It's in for the pieces! Oh, crossbar! Saliba gets good distance on it. And here's Mbappe. Decent chance! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 24.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
À leur place,
France take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
France have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Barcola looking for the run. No, it's come to nothing. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's quick to snatch it back. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter...
And the shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
France grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, that's well spotted. Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Camavinga. Camavinga cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Saliba, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Just 5 minutes left. Lovely, now then. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is through here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's going to go a long way. Throw it. And that's it. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Tries to cross. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And here's Thuram. He's in space and looking for options. And a chance! There will be a throw-in. Saliba gets it clear. France leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Passing nice and neat. Great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. France have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here. That is good alertness. Now it's Thuram. That's an imaginative pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Chouameni. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. Showing good feet. That is Conte. Doué. Camavinga. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. Driving on and making good progress. Elise. The defender is not giving up on this. Oh, that's fabulous. Elise's cross. Punched away. Elise with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And here's Thuram. Elise. And the finish! Camavinga. Doué. And it's Doué. Conte. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Thuram. Spread it left. He's on it. Can he get away? Big chance! Big relief. It just needed better contact.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe, played into space. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Thuram. Elise. Now it's Mbappe. Doué, looking for the run. And it's corner. No way through, so back it comes. France are looking to go forward now. Doué. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Koundé threads one in. Camavinga knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now that's well seen too. He has a look up. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries to play it through. Good read, needed to be. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy.
And the shot! And he's heaved it away. Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. Just a keep. Mbappe! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
France are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's Doué. And here's Thuram. Great vision. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Doué gets a foot in here. Doué herring after the ball here. Looking for options for movement. Pass is just off target.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 7, changement.
France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Camavinga, Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Thuram. No, again there's no way through. France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Looking to play him in. Good take, and is he... Chance! They want to be quick to... Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 19. Attention, changement.
Dembele. And Zaire Emery. France will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Nice looking ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has ended up in no man's land. Chouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Dembele. And he's gone backward here. And they're quick to get it back. Saliba. Dembele. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's gone looking for safety. And France can counter now. Dembele. Chance for a shot! And he's taking no chances there.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 4.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
À leur place, le numéro
Might be
5.
danger here.
Le numéro 6. Changement en cours.
Barcola. Hernandez. Zaire Emery. And that has left him in a heap. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Zaire Emery. Hernandez. This looks promising. And it's made its way to him. That's a good... He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zaire Emery. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zaire Emery. Picked out brilliantly. And it's Chouameni. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Barcola.
Il y aura 4
Hernandez.
minutes de temps additionnel.
Fired deep towards the back post. And it's claimed by the keeper. Koundé, that's a cute ball. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. 4 added minutes on the board. Mbappe! Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! Drama at the death! And the referee brings it to a close. France have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well measured. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Traoré. Bellingham. And a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely spread. Valverde receives it in a good position here. Traoré.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No, that's been intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
France, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Conte. Nice physical challenge. Shifted it to the flank. Nice interception, well timed. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Conte. Another pass, he tries a shot! Gorgeous from Thuram. That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus...
Great chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
France are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll...
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied. Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. France have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And here's Brahim Diaz. Mbappe gets into some space. Lovely feet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. Traoré. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Foot in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? France looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is the time you need that pace.
He's shifting through the gears here. Hernandez. Now he's got space here. Chouameni. Olise, who's set up one goal so far. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Mbappe. Doué. And that is expertly dealt with. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? Now it's Bellingham. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Changement en cours.
Madrid choose. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
France head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Taken back almost at once. Look at the space here. Mbappe chasing after it. And here's Olise. Conte. Hernandez. Upamecano. Nicely shaped ball. That's tidy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe!
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Brahim Diaz gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Oh, important interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Searching pass he's played there. Nicely worked. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can clear their lines. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
That's good play from him.
That's really well cleared. Nicked it back promptly. Alaba. France have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And here's Mbappe, and it's Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe! Saliba gets good distance on it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Ambitious ball here. Koundé is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 25.
75 minutes played.
À leur place.
Vinicius
Le
Junior.
numéro 15. Le numéro 19.
Well seen.
Le
Saw that
numéro
coming.
6.
That's great
Le
positioning.
numéro
So
7.
good from him.
Attention, changement.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he's gone backward here.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Now it's Rodrigo. And it's hoisted clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Rodrigo. Hernandez gets rid without sophistication. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Guendouzi is there to clear. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Alaba. I think we're just about done here. And he's in on goal. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's an imaginative pass. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Mbappe.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
And it's Hernandez. Shot could be on. He has found the way. Shot a goal! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Your reflections then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.